DFW Center for Play Therapy Training. We offer continuing education opportunities for play therapy credentialing. We are an approved provider for the Association for Play Therapy, and we are located in North Texas in Plano. We'd love to have you come and join us for a play therapy workshop at some point in time, if you've not already done so. I wanted to demonstrate for you today a little game that I call Floating Feelings. I've been using this for many years, and clients always love it. Young children, like preschoolers, I've used it all the way up to 10, 12-year-olds even. You could probably adapt it and use it with an older population if you wanted to. Anyway, what you need are some ping pong balls, some permanent markers, a container with some water, slotted spoon or some tongs. I found a set of 6 plastic ping pong balls at a dollar store the other day, so that makes it very, very affordable. I already had some Sharpies, and so all you have to do is use your Sharpie and draw different kinds of feeling faces on ping pong balls. And look at that, they just float right there in the water. You don't need a lot of water to float it. I like a clear container because then you can see it on the outside. You don't have to always, kids don't always have to look all the way into the container. So I've already drawn some feeling faces on these right here. You can kind of get an idea of what I have. So you can make happy, sad, mad, scared, sleepy, maybe even a feeling face that doesn't really have a specific feeling in mind. So when a child selects it, it can be whatever feeling that they want it to be. So once you get the feeling faces drawn on, let them dry a little bit so they don't smudge, and then you just throw them into the water and watch them float. So if you have, say, a 4 or 5-year-old, you can give them just a slotted kitchen spoon, and they can go right in there and scoop up one of those little feeling faces that's on a ping pong ball. And when they pick it up, they name the feeling. So in this case, this might be happy. And then they can share a time when they felt happy. So if you're 4, you might be happy when you get to go to the park and play. So you get the idea. You might want to put a towel or a tablecloth or something underneath of this, because with kids and with water, it's going to get messy. It's going to get wet. So that way you're not going to damage any other surfaces that you might be using. You could also use some tongs if you think their little hands are flexible enough to be able to use tongs and to pick up ping pong balls that way. That would be another option. I have sometimes used a little fishnet, like you would use to scoop your fish out of your fish bowl or your aquarium to clean the tank. However, those get really wet and drippy, and kids like to sling them, and then you've got water spraying all over the room. So I've eliminated the fishnets, but kids did like it when I had that. So spoons, tongs work the best. This is an egg carton that I use to store the ping pong balls in. Once we're done playing with the game, and then I can dry them off and put them right in here. The lid is broken off, but it will still work, and I can store them in there. You can sometimes buy egg cases that are used for camping, and they're plastic, and those are also a great way to store your ping pong balls so that they don't get squished and smashed, and then they don't float anymore, and kids don't really like them. Anyway, floating feelings. Hope you like that idea. Maybe you've done something similar. If so, I'd love to hear from you. I love to connect with other play therapists from around the world. You can find me on my website, dfwplaytherapy.com, and you can find ways to email me there. You can connect with me on social media sites like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and Pinterest and Instagram, and the links to those are right there on the website. And while you're there, I encourage you, if you haven't already, to subscribe to my email list so that you can stay informed about what workshops we have coming up in the future.